yourself to start closing up, you know. And I felt like on your first song, you started out very strong, and then you had a little glitch, and then you got really, really stiff. And you tried to break out of that, but your body got really tight then, you know. So I wonder what we can do to try to free your body up to where it can work for you again. And try to keep yourself open. We talked about that a little bit, but your feet are completely together like this, and your arms are locked. Okay, so your knees are probably a little bit locked too, aren't they? Okay, so everyone stand up for a minute. I move. Lock your arms and lock your knees and try to breathe. Does it work very well? What happens when you can't get air?
Nothing good.
You panic. Okay, so have a seat. So the air is out there. You know, you just have to unlock your arms and your legs to where it can enter your body. So I felt like though you started strong, you let your mistakes, get you into this panic mode. So it's really important to keep your body open so that it can breathe. The rib cage has to kind of stay in an open position when you're sinking. It pretty much stays open, your abdominals are pulling in to use the air, but then you're never really collapsing in this area a lot. So try to keep your body up and open, and that will help you to breathe. Your tone is quite beautiful when you get it connected to the breath. I like the colors in your voice. Naturally, like those natural colors, but sometimes I feel like you try to darken just a little bit. It may sound good to your own ear to do that, but then to us it gets muffled. Sometimes at the ends of your phrases, you pull the tongue back or something to make it darker sounding, and it's not making it sound prettier. If you just keep the vowels where you start them, that's the correct sound you need. You know?
Yeah.
I don't know if I'm making any sense.
No, you're making sense.
When you're moving the line, you're keeping the vowels placed right. But when you have a help note at the end of the phrase, you're darkening it. Don't darken. It does not sound good.
Okay.
The other one sounds fabulous. And you want to keep it consistent, so no muffling. And so could we do some of the first Italian song again?
Yes.
What's this about?
It's about, like, she's looking at the violets and she's saying, like, oh, you're reminding me how my, like, desires are too ambitious for love and stuff.
Okay, so what kind of mood do you want to project?
Kind of, I guess, like, not necessarily wistful, but that kind of idea, like, oh, I want this, but I know I can't have it because it's too, like, ambitious.
Okay, so let's be wistful and hopeful.
Okay.
Okay? Let's shoot for those two things. Can you think of someone who's kind of wistful?
Okay.
Can you be blonde? Well, they have all the fun, you know.
Not when they need 2 new hips.
I'm being stereotypical, but can you lighten up a little bit and be wistful and let your body language reflect that a bit? Okay, can we start it?
One measure?
Uh-huh. And breathe. You have to use your breath. What's her name? Taylor Swift?
Yeah.
Be Taylor Swift. Okay. In classical singing. Ready? Just let your hands. Okay, I can see kind of now. I'm figuring it out a little bit. You're beating with your body. You're beating the tempo.
Yeah.
That's locking up your whole middle section. What is that?
I mean, like, I know I used to do it with piano with my wrists, so I'm not surprised that it happens.
Yeah, so, okay, so let's look in the mirror. I want you to be lazy with your body, okay? that, you know it's locked, okay? Do like this, your neck needs to be unlocked back there, ready? Just do that. Right there, ready? Yes. But the arms are locked again. So you have to unlock both at the same time, right? I have an idea. Put the tension in your toe tips. Let your weight be a little bit forward
Okay.
over the arches of your feet. And let the tension go to your toes and unlock your neck and arms. And do that one more time.
Okay.
That was a little better. Do you always stand like this?
I don't know.
Give yourself a little space between your feet. Yeah, and put one foot kind of in front of the other, like you're going to take a step. Yeah. No, you're like this. You look like you're ready to do the long jump, okay?
Okay.
Like you're going to take a step. Oh, yeah. Okay, now try that. Ready? Okay, good. Okay. How far behind on time am I?
You're about 7 minutes behind.
Okay, so I probably need to run to the next person, but you've got to unlock your body to be able to use this instrument that you have. You have a wonderful instrument, you truly do, and you're able to learn the music very well. I know you had a little rhythmic glitch, but that was just from nerves. But your body is like shut down when it's locked up like this. You have to put it in a kind of posture that you can breathe into, right? If I'm like this, I can't, I'm locked. So open up, like hip width, and you know, kind of, and you can see yourself in the mirror. This looks natural. If I do like that, that looks kind of odd. Do you see that?
Yeah.
It may be a little closer together is okay. But usually, like if you put one foot in front, that way if you need to lean into your belly muscles to breathe a little bit here, if one foot's in front, you can do that, right? But you're not putting your weight over your knees, in front of your knees, you're putting your weight over your knees. You need to be over your knees in arches, not like that. Because when you're beating the tempo here, you're collapsing this and your weight's going too far forward. Does that make sense?
Yes.
And so the key to singing beautifully is being able to access that breath. So that's really important. It's a very elementary thing, but it's very important for you to practice, okay? Good, yeah.